and welcome everybody out there. I hope you're all having a fantastic middle of the week. Congratulations, Hump Day. You made it. Give yourself a congratulatory hump if you need to. Before we jump into the action, we have a couple of short announcements we have to make. Sorry that we're starting so late over there. We were talking about corrupting our nieces and nephews, so yeah, that's a priority. Anyways, announcements. If you're watching this video on the YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the fun we are doing. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment in the description below. Both those things help the YouTube algorithm to pick up our content and throw it out into the universe so more people can find it and we can do more things like this, potentially have more side hustles in the near future as well. And if you are watching live on Twitch right now, thank you so much. Don't forget to follow the channel with that as well. We definitely appreciate you. And last but not least, if you are looking to get in on some of our games, we do have a pay-to-play community. Check out our Patreon. We have open slots available. As of now, I believe we have a slot in this game available, a slot on Tuesday available. So if anybody is interested, join our Patreon, get to know me, have a conversation with me. We'll see if we can get you set up inside of all of our games in the near future. But I believe that's going to be everything from me. So, N, what the hell happened last session?
That's a good question. So after we rest in the temple to Ares, Fulcrum wakes first because he went to sleep before everyone else and is starting to go through some of the tomes that were there. He finds a book on spiritual anchors with notes written in it by Luna, and he pockets it. The notes, and doesn't really say anything to the rest of the group about what he's found there. In and Gabe wake up, and so does Rowan, but Rowan is kind of grabbed out by Yggdrasil to be of assistance once again. So at that point, Fulcrum helps in look for information on their mom, but we can't find anything. The information we do get is on constellations and divination magic, how close Solemn is to the other planes, and a plane map of the universe. So Fulcrum actually understands what the entirety of the universe looks like. And that the universe is called the New Embrace, lowercase n. Learning that our world is called Unity and not Solemn. Solemn is only one continent among many. We then meet a guard who, whenever he finds out that N calls themselves Luna's friend, is like terrified of us and keeps avoiding us, and saying that she's on par with a tier 3 deity. That doesn't mean anything to anyone. So we make our way out, going through the portal once again, and we make our way back to Solemn. And upon hopping out of the well, we're greeted by what are familiar faces to us, Kothar and Byro. And so N gets excited because the big red boy is back, and runs over to hug him, and Kothar does not recognize the group at all. And then we find out that we are in 660, which is hundreds of years before the time that we had been in. So N almost gets in trouble with the guards because they are insistent that Kothar and Byro understand exactly what's happened. And Rez and Q were there as well, and they kind of do their fast travel, which involves one of them dying and being reborn in the temple, and got Phoenix's attention, saying what was going on. And soon, Phoenix shows up and says, confirms what N has said is true, that so we can't answer any questions about the future, but those from the past can answer questions about what's already happened. And then Fulcrum gives Q a mushroom, and this halfling rogue goes bananas. Only kept in line by V-Ray's pretty sparkly self, chasing after it. So, in the middle of all this, Phoenix tests Gabriel, finding out that he has no connection to Irene, to Embrace, to any divinity whatsoever, which makes him especially dangerous to our quarry, Mr. M, who is power mainly comes from his divinity. Gabe's even invulnerable to Phoenix's divine fireball.
Oh, that was only a bolt.
Oh, Father Bolt. Well, it's still pretty neat for Gabe. We realize that we realize some of the history that was left out of the tales given by the Blades about Byro and Croston Cross and their group. We realized that they had defeated a cult led by Vishkana, whose symbol is an ornate M, who had inhabited Splice, who was a drow in their time, and they'd taken over the continent while Byro and Croston were stuck in another plane. All of this happened south of Weldon Top. Monstrous creatures had come back, or monstrous races, I should say. So orcs, goblins, gnomes, all of those were fighting in the south, and the north were the only ones fighting back. We learned that Kristen did have a dog, Potato? Potato. Okay, there we go.
And for those of you who don't understand the pun, I'm sorry. The person who created Potato as his dog was Irish. Continue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's perfect, actually. So they took. So we learned a little bit about their story that they had read at the Rusty Knuckles and helped the town after fall fight against skeletons and undead. And we learned something important too, that once Splice's, I guess, energy and power had been used up in that body, Vishkana took the form of a gnome once coming out of that body. And Vishkana was able to use their persuasion more easily with the monstrous races to come under their rule. So after learning all of this, we are kind of warned again to not share any information with anyone who could change what has happened, even to the point where N and Phoenix argue over the death of Rez and Q. N wants to try to avoid that, while Phoenix says, as tragic as it is, as long as it has our group, and specifically Gabriel, alerted to what's going on with Mr. M, then that sacrifice is worth it. So we do tell Phoenix a lot more detail before we leave. And we find a tuning fork at the end, which is supposed to help us get us back to our own time.
So, you all are escorted back over to the well. Swim down through it. And breach through the other side. Once there, you look around at this open tundra waving before you, this infinite expanse of territory. And you see two individuals currently huddled around just a small pile of sticks Not a campfire, just a pile of sticks. Both of which are very familiar to you, Kothar and Nolth.
Kothar shoots out a little flame to light the sticks.
Can I do an insight to see if
They should be getting back here soon.
Yeah, Gabe?
Kothar?
Gabe.
Current.
Okay. Good to know.
It's good to see you. You look healthy. It's been a minute.
Where the fuck have you been? You know, aside from the past.
Notably, the flame you sparked has already gone out.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fire does not persist here.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a frozen wasteland, but you feel no temperature at all.
Okay. There is something notable about Kothar that's a little different. He's not wearing the same garb that he wore when he left you guys, and also there's a giant burn across the side of his face, like electrical burn that somebody gets when they touch like a wire or something across something. It's basically across the entire side of his jaw up to like his eye, and that's pretty large.
So this is now you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened to you?
You already knew about this. What do you mean? What happened to me?
Yeah, it's canal.
I've already told you how I got like every scar on me.
Fuck out.
I told you I got this from Mr. M, like when we first met.
Fulcrum, explain.
Gabe, sweetheart, it's easy. Just
You okay?
Go with the flow.
just go with the flow. It works itself out, man.
Great, we got a hippie new group.
It has been too long, guys. How have y'all been?
Just plane shifting and time shifting and yeah.
Kothar's gonna hug Anne in mid-sentence and pick them up.
I missed you.
Oh, how have you been?
I
You just
found
too
my
tight?
mom.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just imagine every time Kothar hugs and it's like a squeaky toy noise. It's like it's just squeaky. Like sorry. I'm focused.
Good to see everyone, though. Who's the new person? Hello, I'm Kothar. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet
You seem very familiar.
We
might
got
have
in
met
touch
in passing
with
at
maybe-
some point.
Maybe I don't know. Just like
Nolthal, you haven't caught him up?
Caught him up on what?
Nolth was not there with you guys.
No, well, I mean, the player wasn't there, I think. But I don't know.
Nolth wasn't
No.
there either. No.
Fulcrum is so
Yeah, we probably ran into each other at some point in the past, and now I'm with your friends here, and we're just on a walkabout at the moment.
he was helping us get here. The Raging Tide's daughter, one of her daughters, has helped us out, and he was her friend. So
Gene Tides. I don't think I know that person, but
Bring him here.
Aluvision?
oh, I didn't know she went by that name. Oh,
Yeah, and yeah, it was pretty funny because Nolth pissed her off, and yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I had to track you all down. I know you guys have been busy, but a lot's been going on since we separated.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, there's plans in the works currently.
For
To hit Mr. M.
well, I'm in whatever those plans are.
Well, I think-
N's not possessed anymore, just FYI.
Yeah. So that's
Oh
that's
yeah,
that's good.
How did you? Is that what going down there was for?
Well, it was to get something of my mom's. That's
Mhm.
what the monk
Draco.
told me to do.
Oh,
Leon Chi?
Leon Chi.
Leon Chi.
Leon
Yeah, what he told me to do. But before that, we were in the Slayers Guild, and this elven woman came by and found out about me being possessed and did some sort of magic where she like ate a strand of my hair, which and then took it with her.
So you just let some woman?
I didn't have much of a choice. It just kind of happened really fast.
Doesn't it always when we make decisions?
Oh, and you have a kid. He points to Vere.
V-Ray. You see this tiny, not really that small, pseudo dragon just like peek its head over N. Oh?
Like the size of a Maine Coon.
Congratulations.
There's no way.
It's not, no. He's my familiar.
I know, but I've seen that thing before.
Oh?
I don't remember a lot of things, but I distinctly remember those eyes.
It blinks at you with the derpiest of derps available.
Yeah.
Has it pooed on you as well?
No, I just remember seeing it a long time ago. It's like identical. So I don't know if familiars last for forever, but that thing, yeah, I don't.
I had to summon it, and from kind of figured it felt so like it felt like when I brought it to me the way that it felt when we went through another plane. That was like a similar thing.
You went through another plane.
Yeah, to a place called Zodiac.
So you
Luna was there.
You jumped through one of the portals.
Yeah,
Oh.
Luna was there.
Speaking of Luna and everyone else, they're going to be a part of the
Oh,
thing.
okay. We heard.
There's a lot going on. A lot that we have set up.
Yeah, which is awesome because apparently, she's super powerful. Did not realize that.
I kind of got that feeling.
I mean, I got that, but like they said that she was on par with some sort of deity there, which
Well, unless that's like a top tier, unless it's like one of the better ones. It doesn't really matter to Mr. M. I mean, he's basically.
What kind of tier are we talking about? Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3?
Why are we going by tiers on gods? I thought we just call them gods.
Yeah,
higher
you guys
gods.
don't have access to that
I don't think we have
information.
tier. I don't know why I said tiers. It just kind of popped in my brain. I would have described a god that way.
But yeah. Oh, by the way, apparently, and pulls out the plaque. My mom was a badass. Look.
What?
Yes.
Well, how'd you get these scrawny arms then?
And we'll hit him with shocking grasp.
Oh, Jesus, I have no metal.
True.
You do have her face.
Yeah, I guess. And apparently the hooves too. Apparently that's the thing. But yeah, she's like enshrined in the God of War's like temple. Like
That's pretty badass.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. Well, you never back down, so I mean that's something you
Yeah. I
got
mean,
from.
it's yeah. So
Did it answer all the questions you were looking for?
kinda. It gave me some more, but like I don't know. Somehow I feel more capable
That's good.
than I did.
Closure.
Encouragement.
Whatever makes you feel better about the situation.
Yeah.
But we have to travel pretty far. And since you all decided to bring yourself up here to the corner of nowhere, we have to get all the way across Selder and Fionn. Or not, across to almost Selder and Fionn.
Oh, okay. Ooh, hell.
We're not going into Selder and Fionn, but we have to head that way. Or actually...
Fuck.
Hang on. No, we were not heading that way. We were going to, we're not going to Selder and Fionn. I messed up there. We're actually going to...
Faith.
Someone's house. A friend of ours' house. I think.
Luna's?
Or no, we have to get to Faith Forest, I think?
Faith Forest is the final destination.
Okay, I didn't remember if it was Tanglewood.
Tanglewood is the closest you can get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize Faith Forest was the... I had Tanglewood written down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot in my head.
Back home.
Well,
Yes?
I wonder if we can find a kind of shortcut, but
Unless you can cast some magic. What do you... I don't even know what you... I know you said your name, but what do you do? I just heard you're a friend of someone. And
oh yes, I'm Professor Fulcrum, and I observe, I watch, I help out when I can.
That's good.
I'm just wondering if there might be a way that we can get there that's can close the distance, but I'm not sure.
I remember people using portals at times,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have any means of that.
Got the portals. We could take the other journey over the mountains and try to go to one top and teleport. But that's an arduous journey.
If I'm being honest, it's gonna be pretty hard to get there. But nonetheless, I feel extremely unprepared for this, even for who we have. I still feel like there's so many questions, unknowns of him.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a few things fighting him, but it's not the ideal strategy. I'd rather know before. And I don't even know where we would go look. I don't know what libraries won't have information on him.
Mm-mm.
So the question is, where do we go?
We could, if we need questions on him, we could go back to Draco's home, to his master, because we still have questions we could ask there.
Y'all aren't welcome there.
Yeah, we got kicked out.
Well, we got kicked out, but I think we're allowed to return one more time because I need to bring that to
For me.
For that
But I thought
only,
that
but
was
that's
gone.
already gone, so
Yeah.
it's not like a
So-
multi-pass that you swipe and get in. It's just, no.
And I got what I needed.
Yes.
So
I just
Phoenix seemed to know a lot, but
he's
is he
busy.
He's very busy right now. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's best not to bother him before everything. We have 2 weeks.
2 weeks to get to Selder and Fia. Well,
No.
just get to-
2 weeks till it starts.
Okay.
That's the, we could try Deep Yard again. They're pretty smart there.
I don't want a bunch of people knowing what we're coming and going, though. I mean, who's to trust in Deep Yard?
I'm not doing this, but you could ask me a question and then I could try and see if I can get an answer.
We have a lot of
Could
questions.
you do that thing that you did with me to help find the well?
I can. I'm not particularly a fan of you doing it, but if it's that, I can do it.
Yeah.
What
'cause
has to happen?
Do you want me either? I can see a little bit into the future or get a question answered. if the gods will allow it.
Is it like a yes or no? No, we're not doing that.
That using.
Is it all of the gods can answer the question, or just yours?
Make sure.
Jero, I have a question.
Yes.
With the maps that I have, I'm sure they're hard to understand. Can I try to see if there's any like markings of like portals or some type of other travel connections or
Roll investigation.
To answer your question, it's mainly based off the stars and Siobhan's will. And it'll kind of give me she varies in the information she gives me.
I'm gonna do guidance on myself.
4.
All right. 23.
23. So, the maps that you have of Unity does not have any other portals listed on there. That's nowhere near what she cared about. However, there is a star map which roughly theorizes ways to move through and bend different times if you have a proper fork at a proper location. Luna was theorizing how to find a different location through time and pop out there.
And would Professor Fulcrum know if the forks are like a one-time have charges or like just...
The forks are designed specifically to get you to where you need to be. However, if you use it more than just the initial time, it will have the potential of being destroyed, though it's only a 5% chance.
It's Wednesday though.
True.
Nolth, I've never asked you this question, but how much do you trust? Actually, without even ask that question, I know you trust her on like
Explicitly. It's
yeah,
like
I don't even know why I asked that question.
Yep.
I only asked this because what if she is the betrayer?
It can't
She
be.
ain't.
Yeah, if you remember, she can't be. It has to be one of the original 4.
Oh, it has to be one of the original 4. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Those are the only ones that could awaken him.
I was okay. All right. I was not sure.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not Siobhan.
Irene, Aluvergine, Aceso, Fendrick.
Oh, decision.
Or what's his name? Fulcrum, your god.
Yeah, Giannis.
What's his name? Jonas. Yeah. It has to be one of them. But the one information you all have been assuming is correct this entire time was her.
I can tell you with 100% certainty, Siobhan is not a betrayer god.
I believe you.
So, if you want to ask that question, wait till that time. Give me a very, very, choose your words very carefully. What is that word that they use? So they can't do semantics with the question.
So it has to be a yes or no thing.
No, it's not yes and no. They'll give you a lot more than that.
But specific.
Be specific on what you want. Like if you say, I want to see the well. Well, there's lots of wells.
Look in front of you.
Yeah, look in front of you. But if you give us a night thing of I want to see the well in Solemn in the town center, what's going to happen in like 3 weeks there? Well, we could get that.
Interesting. That can be very useful for...
Yeah.
And you happen to have a wordsmith in your company.
Gabriel?
Gabriel.
I'm a wordsmith.
No, you're not at all. That was complete sarcasm, Gabe. I'm glad you caught it.
Nothing goes over his head. His reflexes are too fast to catch it.
He would. I mean, look at this.
He's not the barbarian.
Wow.
Drax is a barbarian. I don't care what you say. Drax is a barbarian.
Agreed.
Yeah,
All
but,
strunk, no do.
yeah, but the roles are reversed in this party.
I think that, like, maybe we should hold on to the questions until we know specifically what we want to ask. Because I don't even know what I want to ask. But just finding information on him. Honestly, we could find out how he was created. I don't necessarily know how he was created. But knowing how he's created could help know how to take him apart.
Yeah. Or knowing what his weaknesses are.
I could
Yeah.
try. Night.
We know that. Okay, so I don't know if. Okay, so you don't. Apparently, Gabe is special and not just that kind of special.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Like, I don't know how much you want me to share, or do you want to talk about it, Gabe?
Go ahead. Apparently, I can be affected by God stuff or something. I don't know.
I punched him in the face plenty of times and it hurt. I don't know what he means by that.
Oh no. He isn't affected by divinity.
Correct, Noel.
Wow.
So
How did you figure this out?
Phoenix told us.
When did you talk to Phoenix?
Oh, about
I've been What?
About 3 minutes ago and 300 years.
600,
Yeah,
but yeah.
there's
100% confused.
there is some
You are a
time
barbarian.
weird time stuff. I don't exactly understand it. But we talked to him in a different time, and he was able to tell us some stuff, and then work out that Gabe is not like affected by divinity at all. Like he got like a little fire blast or something from Phoenix and didn't get affected or anything.
So you went. I'll just play along. You went back in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, you're a bigger dish than you were back then than you are now.
Now we're gonna put out there that the party's paladin is not affected by divinity.
Yeah.
I guess he just has an oath to himself.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess you can really make an oath to anything. Think about it.
Yeah.
Just matters if your vow is powerful enough.
Yeah. Apparently, Gabe is very intent on doing something.
Yeah. I can't
I think it's one thing, and he does it plenty. But there might be more.
quite think of the same.
Yeah, thanks to Nolf and Rowan's trip, he's got all the equipment he could use.
Wait. What?
Were you not?
No.
And we'll reach into Gabe's backpack and pull out.
Jesus, what is that?
The dragon
It was-
spreader?
Yeah, that was to keep me from killing everyone when I was possessed.
We found it in this weird shop.
Yeah,
Interesting.
never let Bibble go shopping for sex stuff alone.
Noel?
Mm-hmm.
These are amazing. We got it for a great deal, the handcuffs. Those things are handcuffs. Or man, those man, great deal.
Yes, they really could trap someone down. Flashbacks.
Oh, they could.
Yeah, it's still and still has like scars on their wrist from being in it. Yeah. For a while, yeah, so that I wouldn't,
How did you all go back in time? That's what I'm more worried about.
We went through the portal.
So it just set specifically that time?
Fulcrum?
AFK.
Oh.
I guess. We were like, okay, let's go back home now, and gone. Like, we popped
And
out of the well.
You saw me.
Yeah.
Wait.
How long ago was this?
You were with Byro.
Just 35,
God.
40 minutes ago.
I almost forgot. I totally forgot about that. I just remember Byro. I don't. Wait.
Yeah. Question. So y'all hopped into a random portal
It wasn't random.
without
It
me
wasn't random.
when being here. Y'all just went into the portal.
It wasn't random. There were 13 stars on a baby blanket of mine, and there were 13 animals on this portal, and
And y'all made the correlation and just
yeah.
So it's not just me and Rowan. Okay. Just wanted to confirm on that.
Listen, I did not leave Umbridge to be timid and scared of everything, and
Tell me about it.
You're right. You got the courage from your mom to be able to jump in and do things,
Yes.
right? Yeah, exactly. I got
Yeah.
that down.
it's
Exploring.
the heart. It's the heart of it.
The heart that matters.
Yeah, even though
Heart of a champion.
If only you were as squishy as your mother. Yeah,
you're about to have something permanently squishy if you don't stop.
Fortunate. But yeah. So you went back to a specific time?
Yeah.
You chose that time, or it just spit you out into whenever you saw me with Byro.
I don't know if any of us controlled it. I didn't. I don't think.
I'm just saying, what if we could use that to go get information that's no longer here?
Holy shit.
Can we control it? I don't trust any of us to control it. I mean,
I would trust
don't know,
Fulcrum
maybe-
to do it.
that's good. I didn't really know anything about Fulcrum, but
Time stuff is like kind of his thing.
I've never gone backwards in time. I've been
I'm
new.
just usually where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be there. Some people say I'm late, some people say I'm early, but I get there
So,
about the same time I'm
what
supposed
But
to
a wizard is never late.
So what you're saying is, if we go there, that means you're just supposed to be there. Because you can just, where you're supposed to be is where you are, right?
be. You've got it. You are one of the smartest people I have spoken
kinda-
about this in one time.
I kind of just kind of repeated what you said, but you just used different words. But repeat after smart people, right?
That's it. You got it.
I like this guy.
The first
Well,
person in the history of history that understood what Fulcrum was talking about. A little.
Did you feed him any of the shrooms that we ate? Because I feel like he's on them right now.
You want some mushrooms?
No, I know what those are. No, thank you.
I'll take a mushroom.
No, you do not want a mushroom. Nope.
I guess I don't want a mushroom.
Do you want to go back to like what your original people were like orc?
No,
I'm not talking half orc. I'm sorry.
No. Orcs were one of the most progressive civilizations that this realm
Oh,
had ever
God.
seen.
You'll start rebuilding everything.
I'll have to go back to
Yeah.
that.
I was thinking big green Warhammer 40k orcs.
Nope. Nope, this is new embrace orcs. Fuck that racist bullshit.
Oh, I did. I like the old orc way. They're like
Cool.
the most powerful races.
We don't do that. Oh, they're super powerful, but for more reasons other than big.
Eh,
I
I'll
mean,
take that.
For those of you out there, I would go check the YouTube. There's a great little video on it.
Lore dump.
um,
Yep.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now my hand out to Fulcrum after Kothar said, "Go back to the way your people were." Yeah, I like that.
I'll give Nolf like, yeah, I trust him. I'll give him. He can take as much as he wants. I'll give him a mushroom.
Nolt's pretty big. He's lanky.
It's in his hands now.
I'm gonna roll intelligence on that.
Medicine.
Medicine? Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay.
You're a big boy. You don't take more than one.
So Noth takes 2.
Yeah, Nolf's not the brightest. He'll take 2.
I only gave you one though.
Oh, you only gave me 1? Okay. I'll
Just the
take
big
that
one.
full 1.
All right. Roll me a con save.
Okay, Nolf's actually good at that.
Okay. Luckily, you rolled high enough that you're having a good high. Your eyes dilate within 2 minutes, and everything is so beautiful. The snow has words in it, Nolth. You didn't notice that before.
Huh.
There's like numbers
Has anything
and
changed about
words.
Has anything changed about Noth?
No, he's actually exactly the same.
He's not talking differently or
His eyes dilated.
Oh, his pupils are fucking saucer
huge?
discs. Yeah.
The gods work in mysterious ways.
Isn't that
So-
what Rowan gave us?
Yeah, I ate a deer and woke up naked with its dead body in my arms.
So,
Uh,
Nolf,
I woke up a little bit better off.
what do you see? What do you notice?
I see the beauty of the world. I see the gods messaging me.
Huh?
What words? What words?
Roll
Drink
me a
some water,
D.
Noth.
All right, roll
Drink some
me
water, Noth.
a D 3,500.
Oh no, this is which year we're going.
If we end up going to 660 again, I will fucking.
Alright.
Nice.
490. Working my way back, reflected off 100 is actually 3,010.
Gods are speaking to me.
Okay.
We'll follow where they send you.
Of course, always do.
So, 3010 BM. Fendrick feels Exium approaching embrace, with a hunger and rage that pushes Fendrick closer to his chaotic nature. Being a part of both entities, Fendrick wishes to have his ties to Exium ripped and placed somewhere it cannot leave. That's what it says.
Can you
I need to write that down.
can you
I know.
I'm
I was just-
paraphrasing so I can rephrase it, but
Oh.
I can't paste it because
crap?
I can't give you all that information because Nolt doesn't know
Right.
that many languages.
Yeah. Well, Fendrum,
But I did.
Fendrum out.
Do you want me to re-paraphrase it, or do you have this, Nolt?
Can you reparaphrase it so I can...
Alrighty. So, 3010 BM. Fendrick feels Exium approaching embrace, with a hunger and rage that pushes Fendrick closer to his chaotic nature. Being a part of both entities, Fendrick wishes to have his ties to Exium ripped out and placed somewhere it cannot leave.
Do you guys know who Exium is?
Fulcrum kind of looks up. Is that the name you heard?
One of them. This is God Fendrick. Kind of telling me about how it's becoming more chaotic. Kind of not one to follow the rules anymore. And he wants to split up from this being called Exium. I think I've heard that name before. Where have I heard that name?
Interesting.
I know, I swore I heard that name before. He keeps saying the word Exium.
Okay.
Um,
Religion check?
Kothar and Fulcrum are the only two that have a remote possibility of understanding this.
And actually, Fulcrum,
Does.
Apparently they're the same.
part of it, a partial, some.
Can I do a religion check?
I just said that.
Okay. Yeah. 8.
Apparently they're the same.
Exit. Where's the exit?
Yeah, I just have to go to the bathroom.
Apparently they're the same being and
It's the little pink pill, Exium.
Yeah, Exium. How many times has Null said it so far? I want to know. I think he said
It does at least a dozen.
Yeah, at least it doesn't. He keeps saying it.
Side effects may include anal leakage.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that one time. I'm like, why would you not just have fucking a cold? I would rather have a cold than randomly go, I'm shitting, pissing myself. Like,
Right?
I'll take the cold.
Side effects and warnings are what get me every time, because they have to put warnings on there because some dumb person tasted preparation H, because it says not for oral use on it.
Remove warning labels. Let natural selection do its fucking job. Anyways,
Right.
continue.
And so this Fendrick,
Indric and Exium. Apparently,
and he was
only split up. Don't really like each other. Also, I think.
Nulf, you should know that name.
Do I know the name?
Were you not taught about all the gods?
I focus mainly on my god. We had a
Okay.
few. We had a few spirits, but mainly with mine. I know a few of them.
No, Fendrick is like one of he's one of the like original.
5.
Yeah, like I was gonna say like I didn't know like if he was technically the original or like.
No,
you
he
know,
is not the
yeah.
original.
But
The
so I didn't know if it
original
was okay
is
to call him the
Aceso.
original. I didn't know if it was okay to call him the original.
he's
but
one
I
of.
feel like yeah.
Fulcrum, I
else?
still need a religion check from you, though.
oh, sorry, yep, sorry. I got distracted.
But I mean, original as an original with your god.
Oh my gosh,
And
how did that happen?
Wow.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna use my chronal shift or whatever.
Yeah, you get to
Yeah,
reroll
yeah,
as a
yeah.
reaction. Woo!
he is a criminal.
Yeah.
Now my answers. Now I've been answered.
Hey!
Wow.
Still not a
Okay.
30, unfortunately, because a
Wait,
30 would
oh,
have
you
gotten you more
Should've
information.
given him guidance.
And why aren't you inspiring these people?
I didn't mean to hit that. I put my
It's
bowl
fine,
cherry
it's
pie
fine.
down. And
29 is still pretty damn good. So you hit this amount of information. Interestingly enough, the information you have on Exium is only the information that you currently know. You needed above a 30 to get any more information than that. However, 25, Fendrick. Oh,
It was
I'm
a
going
20
off of my scaling.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
25 was the
I'm-
DC to get this
yeah.
amount of information.
I'm with you.
25. Fendrick is the deity that resides over the underworld. The Shade. Fendrick ensures that people, when they pass, they move on to where they need to go. And that creatures that wish to have immortality but are not creatures meant to have it are eradicated. His influence over Solemn is almost non-existent because death does not happen upon Solemn in a way that is a realm that he would care about. He more or less does the sorting afterwards to see if you have to pay up and on an infernal contract, if you have to, go someplace else, all of that jazz. And with the 27 achieved for this information, you also learn that Fendrick is one of the original gods and creators of Siobhan, the Queen of Ravens. He is the one who... Oh, wait, 29, you'd have this as well. Siobhan used to be immortal. And he is the one who taught her how to ascend to godliness, knowing that she would be a better representative for mortals than another source of divinity that doesn't know what it's like to be one of them.
I'm gonna have a doc, so I can always post this to like our group chat.
Sure.
Cool. 'Cause
So-
I can't write that fast. So Fulcrum, upon hearing Nolf mention that, he takes a little vial from his bandoliers and drinks it. Or right before he drinks it, he says, "I set the gears in motion with the essence of creation. The gears move, I adjust the speed. The speed is creation. It is the fulcrum that keeps the balance. I set my mind in motion." And he drinks it down. And you see his left eye goes black. And you can see it's like it's interconnected with three-dimensional white gears moving in the inky blackness. And then his right eye becomes white, and there's a small rotating black sphere in the middle with smaller spheres that are revolving around it on different axes. Some are like what we'd call like an atom, if you were to look like an atom moving today. And takes a deep breath and kind of smiles. And let me tell you a story about Fendrick and Siobhan. And he repeats the information that Jared just gave us.
And he do that all the time for anything? Just like whispers the N.
Fulcrum, you hear.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good whisper. It was definitely like wow.
He's the passive of the party.
Jesus.
Ooh. He creates Siobhan, huh? I didn't know that. Siobhan hasn't told me that.
Yes, that's how the story goes anyway.
No, as much as I know you have faith in her, I don't know how they're connected. And like, what if what she knows he might know?
Gonna ask.
Well, then he'll know we asked.
He'll know we asked if they're connected. You don't know further than that.
I mean, you could ask her. I mean, do you talk? You don't just like go and talk to her sometimes?
Your prayers. Sometimes she responds. She doesn't.
I've never once prayed, so I don't know how that.
If you ever want to, I can show you how.
I'm good.
Okay.
Do you, North Honey, do you see or feel, touch, taste, smell anything else about Axiom?
Noel, roll me an investigation. Also, tell me what languages you understand, because... Yeah.
Nolth, I think if you have more, like, if you're open more.
Olin
What?
Sylvan.
and Sylvian.
Sylvan, and that's it?
Sylvan, Primordial, Orc, Common.
Luckily, Orcish is one of the original languages.
There you go.
Yep.
And are
You're
you
muted
talking?
if you're talking.
Hippity hoop.
I wonder how long you've been muted. That's the key question.
So I'm going to ritually cast comprehend languages and eat a mushroom.
Ooh.
Con save.
You have Gabe's aura.
True. Gabe
I'm
gives
actually
you
proficient in con saves.
Yeah,
I'm
sorcerer.
and I'm going to use my advantage.
Well, and to answer your question, Fulcrum,
27. Good high.
I have done this before. Few times.
What was the question, North Honey?
to answer your question of taste, I taste purple right now. I'm looking forward if I see anything else, though.
Go for it. Investigation 17. N, you have comprehend languages on you for what, 1 hour?
I think it is. Let me double
Okay.
check.
You look at the snow and it looks
Yeah.
like all of these words everywhere. Everywhere. And you understand everything.
I see everything.
So roll me an investigation as well, if you're looking for specific information about Axiom.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
As a gust of wind moves by, both of you watch different words fly by. You are seeing the snowflakes as they truly are right now. Words, stories, events. Every single speck across this tundris, everything underneath it, packed together, is the story of the universe. Hidden away.
Ian is in Bard heaven right now.
Oh.
However, just because you can read all languages right now, and after this, we are going to have to roll on the insanity table.
Hey,
So,
gotcha. Oh my god.
Nolth, you have a possibility of finding something about Exium. Roll me a D5000. And you also have a chance. Roll me a D5000. Wow. How do you guys keep rolling so low?
And it's all within like the same, like,
Yeah.
like within 100 years of plus or minus. It's weird.
It's how it's supposed to be. Haven't
It
you
is.
listened
Okay,
to
that's a
Fulcrum?
little better. Okay. That's closer to the time now, like. So, both of you, as you are looking through everything, kind of just dig through the snow deeper and deeper, trying to find things that are more interesting. Noel, to you, you dig through snow a little bit, and then you find more words, and you're like, okay, nothing about Exium. Dig, 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 dig. Nothing about Exium. Dig, 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 dig. Nothing about Exium. And you're digging through everything, throwing it to the sides, and you just hear in the back of your mind, oh no, this is going to happen. Okay. You are processing incredible amounts of information. You're seeing the newest colors of the universe right now. Bad trip.
How many people are high right now?
2.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, Fulcrum's always a little high, but
Yeah,
it's just...
Fulcrum's always, I'm always questioning Fulcrum. Might be a little.
The party Gothar?
Huh?
Trumps.
No.
I need silence.
Grandma tastes like purple.
It is just wide-eyed, like, which is so. In has like cat irises, so like this is just the right before they do the little like attack you thing. Like this is what In looks like. Like it's just like, oh my god.
So, N. I'm going to give you a little tidbit of information that will lead to more later, okay?
Mhm.
There are 3 laws of all creatures. Creation. A being of the law of creation can make anything smaller in scale than itself. Chaos. A being of the law of chaos will never be satisfied unless moving and changing. Death. A being of the law of death can destroy anything smaller in scale than itself. These are 3 of the fundamental laws of the entire scope of existence. Everything is written with these 3 laws in mind. Power, divinity, all stems from these 3 laws. Exium is a creature of 2 laws: chaos and death. Meaning he is only capable of destroying anything smaller in size than itself, and it will never be satisfied unless moving and changing. A say-so is his counterpart, a creature of the law of creation. All that she is capable of doing is creating. No. You actually rolled a really good number.
Out of 5,000, good job, no.
Oh, his luck. He is lucky.
It's not
Nice.
specifically about Exium, but instead, his counterpart, Aseso. The two of them were once known as an entity by the name of Aserit. Aseso chose to divide between the two of them. And after doing so, escaped as far away as possible to create what she calls Embrace. Her universe to hold, to look down upon, and to cherish, as that is the only thing that she ever wanted to do. Create things and make them happen. That's what you get. And they dug about 20 feet or so down. And there's still more snow.
It's just like a dog in the snow. It's just like,
So yeah, I went to the bathroom. So they're digging in the snow looking for answers currently.
yeah.
Yes.
And is like, can read and see everything.
Gabe, do you want to help them?
I'm good.
Honestly, Gabe, I think they said you were connected to the gods. Let's see if you can see anything different.
Sure.
I'll give him a mushroom.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
now
a,
picturing. I'm
No.
now wondering if this is.
I'm
how
taking a mushroom out of Fulcrum's bag.
I'm sorry,
and
what
showing
were
it.
you saying, Fulcrum?
I'm now starting to wonder if this is how like Fulcrum like teaches his classes and learns stuff. He just gets all his students like.
Oh no, don't be that professor. Don't be that professor. I love that professor. Don't be that professor.
Make sure you hide before you come to my class, kids. You'll understand better.
Yo, I had a professor like that. He and I both skipped his class early in the morning to sit in on a philosophy class. High as balls.
Need me to roll something?
Yeah.
Con save. Let's see how high you are.
Oh, I'm not taking anything.
Oh,
Ah,
then you see nothing.
Kotar said he's doing something.
What are you
Try
doing,
to shove a
Kothar?
mushroom into Gabe's gullet.
Mm-mm. His mouth is shut.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, deal.
Mm.
I'm not gonna force something on him.
And you just wasted a mushroom.
Nah, it's in my hand. It's in my hand. All right, Gabe. I guess you get to be babysitter. Kothar's gonna eat it. I'm not. Yeah.
Con save, Kothar.
Oh no.
Would he be able to hear Vire then? That would be funny.
No.
Oh, because it's only within then.
Yeah. And Vire can choose to speak, but it prefers everybody to think it is just a derp.
It spoke to me.
It did.
That's why he remembers.
But right now it's just... just the biggest derp lizard you would ever see.
Take
Yeah.
my place.
All right. You're having a good enough high. What languages can you speak, Kothar?
Draconic and Celestial would be the only special ones.
Draconic and Celestial. Draconic is actually closer to the surface than everything they're digging up down below.
Okay.
Down below is mostly primordial, orcish, things like that.
Okay.
Celestial is also a newer language, but only by about 15 feet or so in the snow.
I'll start with Draconic.
Okay. Roll me an investigation. Are you looking for something in particular or just random bullshit?
Then since it's Draconic, he's gonna look for something on the Crystal Dragon. Like beginnings of
And takes the
Crystal
time to
Dragon
poke their head out and be like, you do you, boo, and inspiration.
stuff.
Taking my favorite phrase.
Yep.
So I have a D. What do I have now? What does N give now?
D6.
Okay. I wasn't sure what level bard we were at currently.
It's still D6.
I'm not sure what level bard we're at currently.
So, you said investigation.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm good at those. Oh, I'm gonna roll my d6.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay. Okay. Hey, at least it's not vice versa, okay?
Right.
So, the Crystal One is a deity created specifically by Irene. In the times of turmoil, when Exium approached, losing Fendrick as he wished to be separated to not corrupt any of the other deities that he aspired to preserve, Irene took it upon herself to begin the first creation process of lower entities. In doing so, she created the first group of entities, deities, beneath herself. Each of these were the original prime deities of what you previously called Solemn, what everybody else knows as Unity, but you see it written as Unity here. Amongst these were Serona, the Crystal One. Sorry, this is a really small image. Let me move closer. Yeah, I can't read that. And a handful of other ones. But they were devised and created with the sole purpose of being the defenders of this realm. Their purpose was to keep this world safe from outer influences that Exium would bring forth, while the rest of the Tier 1 deities would protect against Exium directly. So, the Crystal One was created out of the necessity of defense. The one that was meant to shield all of them from any type of destruction or chaotic influence. A creature out of law and pure toughness. A crystal that cannot be shattered. Muted.
At least I fill one of those spots. Hopefully. Kothar's gonna shout out. Look for things on defending against Exium.
I got it. I'll look for the things on defending against Exium.
And in North, roll your investigation rolls.
I'm going to be like,
We need-
no, you're doing great. Another inspiration.
That better be another one.
Our inspirations are showing.
Fair. That's fair.
Okay. Investigation.
I didn't realize North was a negative.
Do I still get an advantage from recap?
If you want to use it, sure.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
9.
Jesus.
12.
Okay, then. Fulcrum and Gabe, you are now babysitting all of the individuals. At this
Oh, I
point,
thought
they
Fulcrum
need
was
water.
high.
I mean, Fulcrum's always high, though. He's fine. Yeah.
I have snow. I'm kidding. I know you can't live on the snow. It's fine.
And these aren't just snow. You don't want to eat it.
Oh, it's not snow?
And knows it's not snow. All of these are stories. The entire known universe. What you are digging through is the snow that has these stories in it.
If I consume the stories, does that mean I will know them?
Do you want to find out?
Kothar's gonna look around. Is anyone looking at me currently? Oh, no. I have quite a large jaw. I could just, shovel.
Like a shovel.
And thanks to that new scar, it's kind of allowed some more opening of the jaw now.
Fulcrum, you watch as Hungry Hippo style, Kothar's head reaches up and just bites a long chunk of the snow. It is fucking disgusting, and you spit it back up. Nothing happens.
Knowledge is bad.
So 9 Nulf. Unfortunately, your roll was shit, so you're not going to get any useful information necessarily. However, you can still get information. Roll me a D 2000. Nope. $13.25. How in the fuck did you still get something useful?
That's my boy.
Oh, I have brains. He lives.
So,
Great
So-
chaos.
you ready for this, Noth? You found the section of all those other deities that Arena created. Brightbridge, Crystal One, Arkheart, Dawnfather, Changebringer, Ukatoa, Everlight, and Allhammer. And they weren't created to defend Solemn. They were created to defend a different world, Exandria.
Felson. Those guys you were talking about, they're not for this world, they're for a different one.
That's not useful. Keep looking.
Keep looking.
N
Axiom.
Axiom.
and roll a D2000, please.
What are you write that down? What if I can write that down somewhere? Remember for later.
Write it in the snow.
I'm gonna write it in the snow.
Abe, sweetheart, care to make a wager?
No thanks.
All right.
I'll take up the bet.
Join us, Fulcrum. just doing the hand gesture towards Fulcrum, just calling him in.
N.
Mm-hmm.
912. BM. Champions of Solemn have been chosen to protect it from Exium. They are unaware of the threat that is impending, but they accept their responsibility for this. Siobhan asks Janus to make her die during the battle against Viren. Only Janus and her realize that this is to protect Solemn from future threats. Once history is written, Viren's rest is disturbed. The deities that fear Exium try to awaken him to fight against Exium.
Okay, so I got Siobhan asked Janice to make her die in the battle against Byron.
Yes.
And only her and Janice realize that this is to protect against dangers in the future.
To protect Solemn from future threats.
Okay, and then after that.
After history is rewritten, Byron's rest is disturbed. The deities that fear Exium try to awaken Byron to fight against Exium.
I have something!
And with that tidbit of information, we're going to go ahead and go on break. We'll be right back.